I need some chapstick.
Live.
Give me a nigga your drink. Por favor.
We are live, y'all.
You gotta remind me to copy it.
Yes, I'm gonna edit this in the beginning.
There's 731 people in your group.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, it's growing more than Studs Chronicles.
Well, I always post it on Studs Chronicles too.
Well, I never leave because that's my first baby. You know what I'm saying? Stud Chronicles. All right.
Why do you post and not put an explanation with it, like copy paste?
Because the description is already in here. So all they got to do is just do that. You know, your insights and badass.
What's our first subject?
Okay, so she's such a lesbian podcast. What's up, y'all? You already know who it is. It's your girl Dice
and Cats,
and together we're Dice
and Cats.
It's Dice and Cats.
I need some drums.
And by the way, that theme song I just sung is on all major platforms. So if you want to hear the whole song, go ahead and put in Dice and Cats theme song.
Your albums are all on Spotify.
Everything is on Spotify.
Yeah, everything's on Spotify.
And I do have an upcoming album called After Midnight that will be released on Valentine's Day. And of course, it is dedicated to my wife. And
I have a hard time with Valentine's Day.
I mean, you better be glad you're not where I'm from Detroit.
No, I mean, like, I have a hard time, like, actually accepting gifts or doing them because I grew up at a compound and pagan. I don't know.
I mean, it's just weird to me. Go home,
well, I did for you, but I don't know. It's understanding why.
I celebrate a lot of holidays. I celebrate Valentine's Day.
What is that called?
Our birthday, our anniversary.
You're like an over. Like, oh my God. And you haven't even touched the middle of your career.
No.
And I know if you get all that money, you're going to just spend it all over me.
Of course. It's going to your account.
I don't like
baby.
things though, do I? I'm not extravagant.
It's going to your account. That's why you call it Coon Cat money.
Okay, well, get that million, baby. I got to go play Keno.
Okay, you get $500,000 and then I get to buy the cars that I want.
Okay. Oh, I gotta put my shirt up. Y'all see my
charger. Okay, sorry y'all. Okay, so today's episode
is a real one. No fluff, no filters. We're talking mental health, becoming a teen mom, and Debbie's journey of coming out as a lesbian later in life, which like really later. It was 21, right?
I was 19.
Okay, 19.
I'll call it early on in life.
I mean, I think
in lesbian
years. The reason I feel that way is because I was a teen mom and I just assumed, but I need to not assume.
You are later on in life, but you're technically not a lesbian. Y'all, please don't drill my wife because listen, let her believe whatever the heck she want to believe. As long as she knows she's married, okay?
Yeah.
She's a marriage, y'all.
We're going to talk about married to a woman and finally at peace.
This episode is for anyone who's ever felt behind, broken, scared to tell the truth, or worried if it was, quote unquote, too late to be themselves. And the title of this episode is Mental Health,
Teen Mom,
and Coming Out. Let's get it started, y'all.
I want the route to.
Okay. And this first segment is basically my wife's type of thing, and it is called Teen Mom and Mental Health.
Oh, sorry, I was getting jamming. Okay, so I became a teen mom as a teenager, obviously, but I would say 16 because I had a miscarriage. Then I had 16. My oldest kid is only 16 years under me, which is that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think people talk enough about how that messes with your mental health. You're still a kid. You're not mentally developed. And suddenly the world expects you to just grow, be strong, responsible, be perfect.
And you don't get the space to fall apart.
No, you don't. You don't get the is giving you, especially if you got a baby and you're a teen mom or something like that. There's a lot of them I do know that nobody got on their back, nobody wanted them, and they had to go to shelters
Mm-hmm.
and they're like 15, 14 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I say I've been on my own since I was 14, 15, I really mean it.
Would you say you grew up without any, like, you basically was your own example of how adulthood should be, or what did you want adult? So you raised yourself basically.
I did. And my
Mm.
little brother.
Mm.
My little brother, they gave me custody of him at 18. So I had him, and he kept going in and out to juvie and anything. He has mental issues too. But yeah, I had him, my first son, at 18 years old. And we got the state paid for our apartment. We got an apartment. I already had a car.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they gave me a monthly stipend to keep my brother because they didn't want to put him in somebody else's home with how, I guess, the way we were raised and how we are, it's very different.
Yeah.
And so they didn't want to put him in there. Like, you're not going to put somebody like me in a super, super Bible thumping place. I'll run away.
Yeah.
But I guess they just kind of wanted him with his own family.
Yeah.
And they saw and they know that I'm like his own family. I'm all his family.
Yeah. What did that do to you long term?
What?
Like raising yourself and having your big brother and a kid.
The hardest part it is, and I'm not going to say, I'm very happy that I had my kids. I'm very happy because it stopped me from literally getting unaliving because I was in too much. I was bad.
Mm.
And not bad because I had to be bad because I had no choice.
Right.
And so when I had my older son, I had him and I had my brother. And I immediately, within one day, I had to clean it up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because the social workers are coming to the house.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to clean it all up. And no matter what I was doing, who I was talking to, what I was making money off it, I all had to go out the door.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was good. I got my foster care license, and then I had my brother until I want to say like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then he went back into the system.
Mm-hmm.
He went to juvie. He got 4 years out of juvie. And then after that, he went, I'm going to say 5 years state and 14 years federal.
Okay.
And yes, I do blame a lot of that on my mother. I really do.
Oh, wow.
Not even with how, it's not even about her raising us. She never raised us. So we had no example of what a mom should be. We had no example of what a couple should be, much less a marriage.
So you had to make up an example.
Yes.
Wow.
And that was that was so young then. That's just like, you see other families and stuff, they're different.
Mm-hmm.
And so the problem with me is, if you're a major uber like Christian, mm-hmm. and you have to go to church every Sunday, I'll run away.
Yeah.
I don't want to be there.
They're so strict, man.
Yeah.
Me growing up in that type of environment, getting pregnant before marriage is like an abomination.
Yeah.
In a Christian church home or whatever. I mean, and we were supposed to do your story last week.
Yeah.
But she wasn't feeling good. So we're going to reschedule that. But her story, y'all, man, that thing is intense, y'all. I mean, there won't be no dry eye once we go live with that one. So, yeah, just keep on the lookout for her upcoming show and interview.
Is that what you're calling it, a show?
Yeah. Podcast, rather.
Podcast.
I mean, that's real. People romanticize strength but never talk about the cost.
No, they don't.
So
I'm like that. I hide a lot. I can't cry. And mm-hmm. the therapist said it's major PTSD. Mm-hmm. I have to go to the hospital a lot lately because I have heart failure. And if I smell iodine or anything on there, I have a nervous breakdown.
She will. Or if anything is hot, man, yeah. I can't even wear a hot blanket. I can't even wear a heated blanket without her freaking out.
Yeah, because it touches me. If it touches me, it's over. I'm running.
I get it. Either be cold or my wife would be far, far away from me in the bed.
Yeah, I'll just be on the other side.
Yeah, and I don't like that.
Yeah, but I don't like it. I asked for a separate bed in a separate room, but she won't give me one.
What's the use of being married if you want a room to yourself? Like, what are we, freaking Demi Moore and Bruce Willis?
That way you
Like,
can use all your heated blankets all you want, because they
no,
ain't going on me. You can have me running
no.
throughout the window.
We are not Catherine Zeta-Jones or Douglas. What's his name?
Who?
Kurt Douglas or whatever his name is.
Why do I remember Douglas? Who is that?
Douglas. Kurt Douglas, the one with that did Instinct, Basic Instinct.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So my coming out story for me, my mental health struggle came from hiding. And I
You were
didn't
good at it
have,
too.
I was good. Yeah, I was in the closet. I knew what in the closet meant. Yo, I was in the closet peeking out with one eye, like, is it time yet? Is it time yet?
Hell no.
I mean, I didn't have the language for it at first because I just knew something was off. I knew that I was attracted to females by the time I was in second grade, because I was looking at my teacher like, oh man, she be wearing them skirts and stuff, them little heels and them little teacher glasses. And yeah, I kind of got a thing for, you know, teacher with the glasses. She got some teacher glasses. I'd be like, dang girl. But yeah, early on in life, at second grade, I was attracted to women and stuff like that. But when I turned 19, I tried to be where I was supposed to be. I tried to fit into a life, but it didn't fit me. My mom was a pastor. Back then, she was an evangelist, upcoming pastor. So she was really high up in the church, and as a youngest in the family of seven, I was supposed to be that one that was supposed to follow in her foot tracks. I was supposed to follow her path or be perfect, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And it just didn't fit me. It didn't fit me at all. So by the time I was 19, I was accidentally, without knowing, thrown into the lesbian pool. I mean, okay, I was hypnotized, okay? As soon as I seen the girl booty, okay, this what happened. I'm 19, right? I'm a senior in high school.
Really?
So, I had 3 jobs back then. I worked for my school, I worked at a dispatching place, and I worked at Taco Bell. I was a manager. So I paid for my own cap and gown, my own senior pictures, all that stuff, because I had 3 jobs. All right, so I go in the office, and then this guy that I knew, his name was William. He was the gay guy, so everybody knew he was gay. She's like, Deb. And I was like, what's up? It's like, she want to know if you gay. I was like, how can you say that to me? Do I look like I'm a lesbian?
Yeah.
How rude of you.
You do.
And he was like, oh, my bad. I ain't mean to, disrespect you. I'm like, yeah, how dare you ask me something like that? That's derogatory. So she walked past and I was like, who was that? And she was like, that's her. She want to know if you a lesbian. Man, I took one look at her big old booty, man. I was like, give me something to write down with. Give me a pen and paper. And yeah, I wrote down my number and I gave it to her. We was only together for like a year. My mama found out and she made me break up with her, or she was going to put me out. I mean, tomato, tomato, you know what I'm saying? That was my coming out, so wasn't, and then that was on my mama's 60th birthday. And she was not happy on that day.
How old is she?
She was 60 when I came out.
How old is she now? 65?
She's almost 80. Her birthday was
Dang.
1943. Both of my parents are still alive. I do not talk with them for
a reason.
That
Very
I will.
good reason.
A very valid reason. But my mom took it really hard. But my dad, he does everything, he brushed it off and was like,
I think your dad knew. I
think he knew,
because he didn't give you a hard time like that.
No.
The only thing is your mom, like when you got sent to pray the gay away or whatever, your mom's the one that did all that. Your dad just sat back.
Yeah, but once they did that chastity belt thing, they gave him the key.
That is like abuse.
It is like abuse.
It's weird and it's abuse.
I want to take y'all to the beginning of my story, but I need at least 4 series of it.
Just do 4 series and you can
we're just playing it. But yeah, that's my coming out story. Basically, the last of it was finally when I got married in my first marriage. She didn't even recognize that at the time. She just said, "Oh, that's a piece of paper," and she believed that to this day. And she blamed my father. And she played that Luther Vandross song, "Dance with My Father Again." Have you heard the song?
No.
Yeah, she played that on repeat and basically made me blame him. So, coming out as a lesbian wasn't just about sexuality, it was about telling the truth. And I
She's
had to
the
tell
one
them the
that popped
truth.
out two gay babies. I
I
mean,
know. I overheard them say, well, it's not in my family. It's not in my family either. Well, who family? I'm like,
okay,
it's not a disease.
do you feel that that can be inherited by a parent, or do you think that if a child is born, like I think you were born like that, you just fell into it too well. But some people are like, okay, they go to church, and which one do you think is worse? Like, if you came out, do you think it came from both your parents? So do you think you can be born as a lesbian or
No.
made into a lesbian?
No, I think that is such bull crap, to be honest with you. Coming out as a lesbian or as gay is not like having bald hair in your family. It's not a trait. You are born with it, but it's not a trait like a birthmark or a dimple. You know what I'm saying? It's not that. So anybody that think that is basically like, oh, you got it from this side of your family. It's not a disease. It's not a birthmark. It's not a defect. It's what we are destined to be before we become it. Our thing is when we are born into it, our minds start developing as the older we get, the more we gravitate closer to who we are supposed to be. That's just how I feel.
So what finally pushed you to do it? Her just threatening you to
No,
kick you out?
no. Years after trying to wear skirts and stuff, and I became a drummer. And once I became a drummer, something switched in my mind because back then it wasn't a lot of female drummers like Sheila E. Um, I was basically,
Ooh,
I mean,
Sheila E.
yeah, a lot of females was like really attracted to a drummer, and I'm like, whoa. I never told my wife this, but yeah, I got mad play. I used to play the drums for Aretha Franklin, Kurt Franklin, Dietrich Haddon, Fred Hammond. I mean, if you know about those gospel, yeah, yeah, I played the drums, and I'd be like, "Ooh, you got strong hands." I knew what that meant. I knew what that meant. And I got a lot of play from that. So as I started developing and playing the drums and stuff, I started getting more masculine, and it's kind of pushed me to a point where, okay, so if my parents not going to accept me, if my mom not going to accept me, I'm going to go to a gay church. And that's what I did. I found a lesbian church in Detroit, and I started playing the drums, and it pushed me to there. I stopped living by their rules or with them threatening me. I finally had a job as a CNA, and I got my own place. So therefore, I don't have to abide by your rules or
Yeah.
your footsteps. I got my own crib, and that's what pushed it. Yep. So basically, I was tired of pretending. I realized that hiding was costing me my peace, my joy, my mental health, and I wasn't living. I was performing.
So you were trying to make everybody else happy but yourself.
I was. And I've been like that though. I've been Debbie the peacemaker, Debbie the pleaser, Debbie, she a passive aggressive and stuff like that. And I did it with myself. I didn't stand up for myself back then. But as I got older, I did.
So at your big old age now,
Now I breathe easier. Now I'm both. I have confidence, yo. You can't tell me I ain't gonna walk up in a place, fly from my head down to my shoes.
yep.
Fly. With matching drawers and everything. You can't tell me nothing when I walk in the room. Now I can breathe. I'm not perfect, y'all. Life isn't magically easy, but I'm honest. And honesty saved me. Which brings us to our third segment: love, healing, and doing the work.
Our relationship isn't perfect either. Healing people just have triggers, and still have bad days.
Me and my wife was just talking about this today.
With my brother.
A lot of people that meet us say that they want to have a relationship like us. And they wasn't there in the beginning
Yeah.
when we had to mold ourselves together to make one big world. She had to teach me to love her, And I had to teach her to love me. It wasn't easy, y'all. Every successful relationship had a struggle.
Yeah.
We had to fight to be with each other. We didn't have to fight other people. We fought ourselves to make sure that one of us will submit and one of us will know what will hurt and don't hurt.
Yeah.
We learned disrespect and we learned respect. But people is not there in the beginning. How about asking us, how did your relationship get to where it's at now? Instead of being like, I need a Debbie. I need a Debbie out of you. Or I need a Dice out of you. That's making people think that I'm just holier than thou and I'm not perfect.
No.
I never was perfect. I'm not going to be perfect. But I'm perfect for my wife and she's perfect for me.
Yep. Yep.
So we chose communication. We chose therapy. We didn't go to
Therapy
a
with
therapist.
ourselves.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. And we chose accountability.
Mm-hmm. Because you had to teach me to love you, and I had to teach you how to love me.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you want to try to be there, those are some big shoes to fill. Like, they really are.
I'm trying to tell you. My wife don't wear heels, but y'all got some little shoes to wear because her feet is little. They so little and cute, y'all. I just gotta put. Okay. Anyway, go ahead. Yeah.
People with foot fetishes.
I'm not a feet person. Anybody that used to know me know that keep your
Don't get
socks
mad
on.
when all these weird people start messaging me.
I swear I was like Eddie Murphy and Boomerang. You know how he pulled the covers back to see.
Oh my God.
I was like that too, man. I'd be like, go put some socks on with your ugly feet. Anyway, and loving someone who's
You're talking about the other people, right?
Yeah, I am, baby. When I met my wife, that was the first thing I asked her.
You dated.
That was the first thing I asked my wife. I was like, "Do you have ugly feet or pretty feet?" She was like, "What?" She snatched her sock off and look. I was like, "Oh, okay, finally." You know I'm gonna marry you, right?
Damn.
It's still to deal with them little feet. I'm just
because I maintained my feet. When I went to the hospital too this last time, the lady was like, "Oh, you have some nice feet." What the hell?
She do. I mean, I promise y'all, she got the perfect arch. She got the perfect toe measurements. I've never seen a foot like her feet.
And I keep them polished.
She do. She take care of her feet.
I take really good care of it, but a lot of that is what I have to do.
She owns nail salons, y'all, so of course she know how to keep it together.
Yeah.
But I didn't know until I met her physically, So, yeah.
A lot of that, though, that I do is very ceremonial. And I have to, my feet and my head are two places nobody can touch, so I have to keep them very clean.
I tell my wife all the time, don't put your feet on camera.
You keep talking about them, they're going to send me messages.
They're going to try to, but you ain't going to catch her feet on camera. I'm telling y'all, because I'm the feet keeper, okay, of her.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, that doesn't have nothing to do with our relationship, but I'm just saying, mental health-wise, I was recently diagnosed with bipolar. Yeah. And my wife is bipolar as well. Our mental health together, how can I say it, babe?
Crazy.
It's crazy, but we don't be at each other's heads.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just a hashtag, but I mean, it doesn't even work when it's uncomfortable. We talk about it.
Yeah.
And my wife, period, she knows, she feels my vibe before I come in the room. So I have no choice but to open up and talk to her like, hey, I'm having a bad day or I'm feeling like this. And, she talked with me about it. She's not an affectionate person. She don't cry. But for some reason, she turned into a different person if I break down and cry.
Yeah.
She turned into a protector. I'm telling you, a freaking Rottweiler. Who hurt you, babe? Who hurt you? Like, she will get on your butt. You hear me? She's sensitive to that part of me. If I get, a little emotional, she'll hold me. She'll tell me everything's going to be okay. She let me know that she's there for me. So, and loving someone who's healing means giving grace, but also holding boundaries.
A lot of people need to do that because most people, it's very hard to do boundaries. So it's like, if you have boundaries, they think you're rejecting them.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, I'm not rejecting you. It's me. I'm the issue.
Right.
So if you can like I always put, if you can literally draw up what you want in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
put it out, and they say, okay, it's all green checks,
Mm-hmm.
and your side's all green checks, then
Yeah.
okay, try. Especially if you're both
Mm-hmm.
like bipolar, you both have, like
Yeah.
what is it, BBT?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like what is it called?
What are you talking about?
Personality. That's what
Oh,
personality.
personality. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if you're like that, oh, you're gonna have a lot of. My best thing is to say go get a very good doctor, a
Mm-hmm.
psychiatrist,
Yeah.
and a psychologist,
Get
and
help.
listen to everything they say, because
Yeah.
especially if you're in, how do you say age was that? If you're in a bigger number of age,
Yeah.
40 and on, and you've never been
Diagnosed.
you
Mm-hmm.
need to go, because if that's what's wrong with you, it's simple as taking a pill every day.
Yeah.
It'll
It not
work.
only helps you, but it helps your partner too. We was just telling a couple earlier today when I got off work, write love notes.
Yeah.
If you feel down, or if you feel like that person is not, like, maybe, having a bad day, go back to those notes. If you feel doubtful on how your partner makes you feel, go back to those notes and read it. Write each other notes. Like, before I go to work, I write like a little love note and put like I love you with the date on it. So I put it right by her side, so when she wake up, she can read that note and be like, oh, babe, she got a lot of our notes in the photo album.
Yeah,
So
pretty much all of them.
try that. We're not saying go to therapy. We're just saying try to love respectfully.
Therapy is a part of finding a good psychologist, and
It is. But if you can find a couple one, kudos to you. But if you need to do an individual session, that's good too.
yeah, if you've had too much happen to your life, and literally you can break down over any little thing,
Mm-hmm.
get to a psychologist, because they're going to test you, and they also will do blood work to see if your chemicals are in balance.
Yeah.
So it's going to really, really help you. And I was diagnosed at like 12, 13,
Mm-hmm.
and the meds haven't always been so great. So I was literally self-medicating and just doing whatever the hell I wanted to do at that age, or going to juvie, or going to a girl's home, because my attitude was so bad.
Mm-hmm.
But now, I mean, like the last 5 years, I've been calm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been calm. I think I'm calming down because of my age.
Because I never put her in a place like that, though.
Yeah, that's true.
So, in closing, babe, do you have any last remarks or any advice for the listeners?
Oh, so if you're a teen mom, or you were one, you're not weak. You can be brave, and be brave.
Yeah. And if you're questioning your identity, your sexuality, your truth, is not too late. You're not selfish for choosing yourself.
And if your mental health feels heavy right now, please hear this. You are not broken.
You are becoming.
Thank you for sitting with us in this conversation. This is She's
Just a Lesbian.
And where healing is loud, love is honest, and truth is welcome.
Booyah. Till next time, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in and get on She's Such a Lesbian podcast, got.com, because we got merchandise. Anyway. So stay safe, y'all.
Just click the link in the bio.
Yeah, just click the link. All right, y'all. Peace out.